Each autumn is a chance to connect with family, friends, and loved ones. A reconnection with dear old state. Homecoming 2015, a legacy to shape the future. This is Unrivaled, the Penn State football story, presented by Pepsi. The Pennsylvania State University, established in 1855. Our institution was founded to provide all with an education and experience to help people reach their potential and fulfill a dream of achieving at the highest levels. Students come from far and wide to take part in what Penn State offers.
Go! That's it! Just play! Just pop him and get out of there!
I love the pride in this program. I love the pride in this state. There's a blue-collar mindset, hard work, great attitude. You know, that's where it is in Pennsylvania.
East, west, north, south, or central, the pride in PA football runs deep.
Pennsylvania has some good teams. You can get out west and you get into the Philly area. Good athletes, good solid teams, good coaching, everything. It's good quality football.
Catch of the 40, belted by Apke, picked up on the turnover, and here comes Reed again to the 30, Reed 25.
You know, you're gonna end up seeing a lot of guys from Pennsylvania really doing big things, especially in college. You know, really putting on for the state of Pennsylvania.
And they've got something special in Saquon Barton, Copley, Pennsylvania native.
More than 50 Nittany Lions hail from the Keystone State.
Being from Western PA, I have a lot of pride just knowing everyone that's come out of there and has gone to Penn State, and just knowing that I could do too, and I'm here now too, so I have a lot of pride in that.
Scranton, I think we're known for linemen. A lot of linemen come out of our area, so I took great pride in that.
Today's hardest working player, and it's Carl Nassib.
Kicker, Joey Julius, like a veteran, right down the middle.
7-1-7, baby! Harrisburg! Woo!
In Pennsylvania, we're a proud state. We want to, say that we're one of the top states in the country, athletically and football-wise. So, we want to continue that tradition.
Many PA legends have made the progression from high school standout to Penn State playmaker, all the way to the next level. We're talking NFL Hall of Famers, All-Pro superstars, veteran leaders, and Super Bowl champions. In fact, Pennsylvania produces more NFL talent than any other state in the region, third only to California and Texas.
That's something I take a lot of pride in, is just kind of being a Pennsylvania guy at Penn State University. I think it's kind of a special brand, playing Pennsylvania football in high school and then coming to Penn State and playing at the best school in Pennsylvania.
Those guys, I think, are going to play harder when they know they're representing their home state in front of their friends, in front of their family and their loved ones. We want to go out and we want to compliment those guys from all over the country with other players, but we have got to build it with our players here in this region.
Still to come, a look back on a day where all of Nittany Nation paid respect to the men and women who protect our freedom each and every day, saluting those who gave their all for our great country. It was a great day on the field as well. Penn State won their 4th consecutive game. And we look ahead to the Big Ten competition that awaits in the second half of the season. This is Unrivaled, the Penn State football story presented by Pepsi. Unrivaled, the Penn State football story is presented by Pepsi. Pepsi, all for football. And in part by PSECU, Financing life is what we do best. Talk with us.
Throw in the bobblehead and you got yourself a deal.
Okay. Go check out your new Hyundai. I'll be with you in just a minute. Touchdown.
Head on over to PennStateRoom.com, where we've got everything to help you celebrate your favorite alma mater. And do the blue. The Penn State Room in McClanahan's offers an unbelievable line of Penn State clothing and merchandise in a variety of styles for men, women, kids, toddlers, and infants. And now you can shop for it all online by visiting PennStateRoom.com. McClanahan's, located downtown State College, open at 7 a.m. 7 days a week. Head on over to PennStateRoom.com and show the world how you do the blue.
Military Appreciation Day at Beaver Stadium, Penn State and Army.
These are American heroes. They've served their country. We just really appreciate them and enjoy the whole idea of celebrating their service.
It's a big deal to people that are serving right now, but I think it's also a big deal to those people that have served in the past and see the tie between the university, the different volunteer organizations, and what we're all doing to recognize veterans.
I'm really proud to be here, having a sense of community, and for us, honoring their service, respecting their sacrifice, and recognizing them as assets in our communities is important to veterans and military families every day.
I just think, that message of being very appreciative of all the freedoms and liberties that we have in this country and all the opportunities that these men and women provide for us with their hard work and their commitment. You better take the time to let them know how much you appreciate them and what their sacrifices mean for all of us.
Penn State try and get that fourth consecutive win.
Play for love, play for team, play for family, play together. There's a lot of things I love about the game of football, okay? It is the single greatest team sport that's ever been created. And the way we're gonna win this game today, we're gonna win this game together.
Motion fumble the football, it's on the turf. They say they have it, and indeed they do. They give us to Scott, he's got a lane, and fights across the 30-yard line for a gain of 6. What Nick Scott and Mark Allen bring to the table is going to be key. Here's Scott on the counter, breaks a tackle, touchdown, Penn State.
Defense over-pursued a little bit. I saw a hole on the backside, I hit it. And when I got in that end zone, that was one of the best feelings I ever had in my life. It's something like you dream about as a kid.
Hey, Nick, that's where the run that rock, man. That's where the run that all day.
Sure, under pressure, ball is loose, that's a live football. Army able to recover, but there is the ferocity of that Penn State pass rush.
Good job by Kabinda on a little bit of delayed blitz inside that time.
Sure, on the option, and that play blown up by Torrance Brown. Harris stays into the game. Sure, options it off. The ball hits the ground. It's picked up by Penn State. Von Walker, starting in place of the injured Brandon Bell, recovers the fumble. Second turnover for Army.
Sure. Fumbles the football. It's on the turf. They're around it, and Manny Bowen recovers for Penn State at the 41-yard line. Third takeaway of the half for Penn State.
Manny Bowen's probably our most explosive linebacker. From point A to point B, I don't know that there's somebody that could do it better.
Hopefully that's just one of many. I'd love to have a lot more big plays and have bigger impact on this team.
3rd and 15. Back goes Hackenberg, pressure, steps away from King. He'll step up, he'll keep it to go 45-40, 35-30. Inside the 30 for a first down at the 27-yard line. 19-yard run, the longest run of Christian Hackenberg's career. Put down, kick is up by Julius, and the kick by Joe Julius is good, and Penn State does have that 2-score lead, 10-0.
Great first half. Defense, getting turnovers. Big time. Got to stop the fullback consistently. 1-0 this week is all that matters. Got me? Let's go.
Safeties are Apke, and a fumble on the first play, and they track him down for a loss. He fumbles again, and it's inside the 10, and Army covers back at the 11-yard line.
Sure, under pressure, and there he is, Carl Nassib with his FBS leading 8th sack of the season.
You see it there, he just comes through. They're holding his back, but it was his awareness. Very mature young man that I think with the stats and the numbers he's putting up will have a shot to play at the next level.
Play action, he's got time. Hackenberg floats it downfield for Godwin. And Godwin is able to make the catch.
I was running a post route, and Hack saw that I had beat my man, and he gave me a great pass. And then at that point in time, when the ball's in the air, it's just up to me to go and make the play.
Scott to the right of Hackenberg. Play action. Christian sets, waits, fires downfield. Open Gesicki at the 10 to the 5, far corner. Touchdown, Penn State. The Nittany Lions use the pass game to answer.
That was just a play that we've repped several times in practice, and it was we got the look that we wanted. Offensive line blocked very well. Both the receivers ran great routes on the outside to kind of free me up, and then Christian delivered a great ball down the sideline.
Sure to throw. Pump fakes. In trouble. Nowhere to go, and he's sacked.
We had to stop them. It's that simple. Each play they ran was like another minute came off the clock. So for us, we had to stop them. There's really no choice.
Jason Kabinda may have sealed it for Penn State. I hope that kid's okay. You should catch that.
I sure will. Feels awesome to be 4-1. 1-0 this week. Looking forward to next week getting into Big Ten play again.
The funnest moments of my life. I was excited. First career touchdown was great.
Let's go, boys. Hey, perfect. Hey, great job. Most important thing, our main goal every single week is to be what? 1-0. Let's get a break on do this. Do this. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3. Family.
Like all families, the Nittany Lions continue to grow and support each other. Individual successes are team successes. Through the first 5 games, the defensive front has set the tone for the Nittany Lions. Senior Carl Nassib is second in the nation with an average of 1.6 sacks per game. He and his teammates continue to be a disruption to the opposition's backfield.
Jason Kabinda with the pressure on the quarterback and the sack fumble.
Sophomore Jason Kabinda showed he is ready to uphold the tradition of linebacker U and become a difference maker and leader for this team. On offense, sophomore wideout Chris Godwin has been making clutch catches all season. He's an athletic receiver and is quickly becoming a reliable go-to option for the Penn State offense. When it comes to reliability, this team, this family, knows it can count on the efforts and productivity of some unsung heroes.
Brent Wilkerson, Clinton, Maryland, the DeMatha Catholic High School.
Brent's been big for us this year. He's becoming more of a complete player. And then last week, you see also not only does he block well, but he gets 2 opportunities to catch the ball.
Hackenberg on 3rd down. Over the middle, that's caught. And that's Brent Wilkerson, the fullback. And it's good for a first down.
Troy Apke, Pittsburgh, PA.
Troy played every single rep on defense and every single rep on special teams. That's kind of who he is. In-state kid, decided to stay home and play for Penn State, and is making a huge impact for us right now.
Troy Apke was in there to knock it out.
Brendan Mann, Randolph, New Jersey.
Brendan Mann, who's doing a nice job. He gives us the flexibility to move to tackle, but he's doing that to help the team. His more natural position is probably at guard, and that's kind of what he's been doing week in and week out. And we found a way to grind it out and get a win. That's 4 wins in a row. We're really excited about that, being here at home. One of our biggest things that I think has been important for us is turnovers. We've been able to protect the ball on offense and get turnovers on defense. That's been a secret to success for us for the last 4 weeks. We got to continue building on that. We're able to make some shots down the field this week. We're going to continue building on that. After watching the film on Indiana, that's going to be important this week.
Whether you're in Happy Valley or at home, the Student Bookstore is the place to get the best in Penn State apparel and gifts. Shop the Big Blue on the corner in downtown State College or on the web at thestudentbookstore.com. That's the Student Bookstore, the Big Blue on the corner.
I chose Penn College because the reputation is just incredible.
This really trains you to be a leader and be a manager.
Pennsylvania College of Technology offered more of a hands-on aspect to the program.
I really love cooking for people. I love how it can bring people together who have nothing in common.
I'm working on some of the coolest equipment in the world. Penn College will get you a job. Every class of mine is hands-on. It's a blast. It really is the best part of Penn College.
Or is this the high? Just let it go, enjoy the ride. Without the low, there ain't a high.
Unrivaled, the Penn State football story presented by Pepsi. Brought to you in part by Penn State Hospitality Services. For your next visit to Happy Valley, stay at the Penn State or the Nittany Lion Inn, making superior accommodations and fine dining a Penn State tradition. Visit PennStateHotels.com for reservations.
Homecoming, that special weekend during the fall, when Penn State alumni return to Happy Valley. The football game on Saturday is the prime attraction. Generations of Penn Staters enjoy the homecoming parade with all the floats and bands and the "We Are Penn State" cheers. It's the tradition of guarding the Nittany Lion Shrine, just as I did as a freshman 60 years ago. Homecoming means seeing old friends and classmates, walking on this beautiful campus once again, performing with the Alumni Blue Band and marching down the Beaver Stadium turf, 2 scoops of ice cream at the creamery, sticky buns at the diner, shopping at the bookstores, and taking in the sights of downtown State College. Homecoming. We Penn Staters have been celebrating this special weekend since 1920. And that's what homecoming means to me. Lou Prado, class of 1959. We are Penn State.
Every week is homecoming for us. Every week is a family reunion, but when it's officially homecoming, obviously different deal.
It's very special. When we say we are that, that's not just the football team, that's just not the program, that's everybody.
Really, when a massive amount of people just join together for the same cause, you know, it's something special, and especially when they do start doing the wave, and it's a different level of excitement.
The stadium is always full with the community, our students, our fans, but now our alumni can come back from all over the country, whether it's Alabama, whether it's California, whether it's London or wherever it is. Everybody has an opportunity maybe to get back one game a year. It looks like we're going to have great weather, which we really appreciate this year. It's going to be special, and being able to create a home field environment for us and a home field advantage against Indiana with their no-huddle, fast-paced system would be huge for us on Saturday. So we're going to need everybody pulling the rope in the same direction, and can't wait to see everybody on Saturday.
Black shoes. Basic blues. No names. All game.
So, what did you do with the car?
Look, we wanted to get out from under the payments. Now it's all taken care of. I told the police, the insurance guy, it was stolen.
What?
Yeah, now the insurance policy will cover the rest of the payments.
But that's insurance fraud. You can go to jail for that.
Lying about an auto claim is insurance fraud.
Hello?
It's a felony.
The police found the car. They want to talk to you.
And Pennsylvania is cracking down on those who commit it. Know the risks, know the penalties.
Member owned, not for profit. PSCCU is banking you feel good about. There are now more ways than ever to belong and more reasons you should, like free checking, mobile deposit, and low-rate loans. You don't need to be a state employee to join. You can join through family, work, or school. We're the credit union for you. Find your way to belong at psccu.com/join.
Unrivaled, the Penn State football story is presented by Pepsi. Pepsi, all for football. And in part by PSECU. Financing life is what we do best. Talk with us. The Nittany Lions are 1-0 in conference play, following the September 19th win over Rutgers. Big Ten action returns to Beaver Stadium Saturday when Indiana visits Happy Valley. Penn State is 17-1 all-time versus Indiana, including 8-0 at home. Next week, the Lions visit Columbus for a primetime matchup against the Buckeyes. Last season's matchup was a double overtime thriller, also in prime time.
15, 10, 5, settle, touchdown, Penn State!
On October 24th, the Nittany Lions will play in the Baltimore Ravens Stadium for the first time. Penn State and Maryland will meet for the 39th time, the second time as conference opponents. Illinois is off to a 4-1 start this season. There have been many close games and exciting finishes in this series. Penn State is 8-1 all-time at home versus Illinois. The Lions will start in November with a visit to the Chicago area to face Northwestern on November 7th. Penn State has won 13 of the previous 17 meetings between the teams. Penn State Whiteout Day is November 21st. Penn State and Michigan have provided some exciting moments in recent years. The last two meetings have been decided by a total of 8 points. The Nittany Lions close out the Big Ten regular season in East Lansing November 28th. The series is dead even, with both teams winning 14 games and one ending in a tie. Big Ten Conference season takes center stage starting this weekend against Indiana. It is also homecoming week at Penn State, with Saturday's contest starting at noon Eastern. The 19th meeting between the Hoosiers and Nittany Lions is sponsored by the PA Turnpike, America's first superhighway, changing the way America travels since 1940.
Let's go now. It's game time, man. Indiana, man.
Always feeling great coming off a win, trying to get another one, you know what I'm saying? Yes, sir.
Up there.
Ball security number one is critical. Make sure you guys are finishing plays. You have no idea you're going to be able to make a play that changes the game just from effort alone. That was a real good practice.
Down he goes!
We're really trying to be the best group out there on the field every moment of the game, just because that's what we got, the potential, we got the guys to do it, so we got to go out and do it.
The defense will be tested against an offense that has only allowed 3 sacks all season.
We got to find a way to get sacks and tackles for a loss against this team, because they've done a good job of not having them.
I think their offensive line is very veteran guys, a group of guys that communicate well. We have a good challenge here in front of us, so they've only let up 3 sacks. So as a defensive line, we look at that as an opportunity and a challenge.
Indiana coach Kevin Wilson has his team off to a 4-1 start on the year. His team averages 498 yards of total offense through 5 games. Both teams have been prolific at creating turnovers recently. The Nittany Lions are trending upward with a +8 turnover margin.
I think pressuring the quarterback and sacks will equate to those opportunities for us as well.
Beaver Stadium is one of the toughest venues in the nation for opponents.
Awesome, as Penn State's always been. Awesome, and play at their place will be very, very challenging with crowd noise and all the great things they do there.
107,000 people. The noise, you can't get any louder, especially for big games, whiteouts and stuff. It's a special event, special day when these people are all full and energetic.
Being able to create a home field environment for us and a home field advantage against Indiana would be huge for us on Saturday. So we're going to need everybody pulling the rope in the same direction, and can't wait to see everybody on Saturday.
I know Brian Tomasetti's frustrated. He enjoys the winter, you know? How are you guys?
Well, man.
It's good.
You one of them guys that run around and just play defense. That wasn't bad, Ike. That's better. Got that camera on him, he got freaked out. That make no sense. Like you're never gonna clear him like that. That was a little rough there.